5 seconds to go. Start. I would like to place my views on the motion of thanks for the President's address. Many of the claims made by the Honorable President in his address are hollow and far from the reality. Though the government has claimed that the unemployment has been reduced during their tenure, in reality, the number of quality employment has been reduced considerably. The unemployment among educated youth, especially technocrats, has been increasing. The unemployment among the rural people has also been increasing due to various reasons attributed to poor implementation of the schemes implemented by the government, inefficacy of such schemes and programs. The government miserably failed to address the issues related to the welfare of the people living in economic and social lower strata. Though the government has made big claims regarding the construction of the houses for the poor, electrification of villages, on ground these programs did not make much differences or rather improvements in the living conditions of the targeted groups. The government has claimed achievements in the area of infrastructural developments, especially railways. Though the railway project has been sanctioned and commenced 19 years before, the railway could complete only 7 kilometers of Angamali Sabrimala new BG railway line project sanctioned through the Pink Book of 1997-98 has been forwarded to Railway Board by Chief Administrative Officer on 14 September 2017. Utilization of an amount of rupees 229.1990 crore to Angamali Sabrimala new BG railway line project through the 2018-19 Union Budget allocation depends up on the approval of revised estimate. Due to the absence of sanction to the revised estimate of Angamali Sabrimala new BG line project, an amount of rupees 213.59 crore has been lapsed in 2017-18 budget year. 85 kilometers long area from Angamali railway station to proposed Ramapuram railway station has been notified after the sanctioning of proposed new BG railway line project, and boundary stones have been laid by railway and revenue officials. Thereafter, boundary stone laid lands owners could not pledge or sell their land for treatment, education of marriage of their children. They are not permitted to construct building in the alignment area, even though landowners and people living in notified area as well as boundary stone laid and relaid area support arrival of Angamali Sabrimal new BG railway project are fed up with the undue delay in getting fund for their land to construct railway line. Hence, I request the kind intervention of the government in this matter. So, as in the case of Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, the government has allocated funds for PMGSY, but it did not launch the third phase of the Yojana till date. The allocation under the PMGSY is very less to the state of Kerala compared to the total allocation. Despite repeated requests and demands from the members of parliament from Kerala and the state government, the central government has not been paying attention to the same. The undue delay in announcing the third part of the PMGSY has resulted in development paralysis, especially the construction of roads to establish rural connectivity. Though the government has claimed achievement in Mudra and other loan schemes meant to ensure the economic development for professional and business requirements, the same has not been reached to the needy people due to the negative attitude of the banks and its employees. A large number of aspirational businessmen and professionals have been denied the credit facility under the Mudra and the other schemes and programs connected therewith. There are procedural and other problems with the implementation of the Manrega. The demands for including important sectors like farming, dairy, poultry, etc. under the Manrega has not been accepted. The less allocation of funds and delay in disbursing the wages to the workers were not an exception but a regular phenomenon. Therefore, urgent intervention and restructuring of the scheme for ensuring the welfare of the beneficiaries with emphasis to productive outcome is required. Though the Honorable President has mentioned many developmental activities and welfare schemes for the marginal people, it is very unfortunate that there is no mention about the agonies of the people living in the flood hit areas in Kerala. The state of Kerala had witnessed unprecedented torrential rain and consequential flood in August 2018. The loss of the people living in the flood affected area is very huge and the whole state is in the process of recovering from the disaster. Also, there is no mention in the President's speech on the issues faced by the people living in the Idukki Parliamentary constituency due to landslides, heavy flood and other issues related to natural calamities. Also, the assistance provided by the central government to the state of Kerala was very inadequate. There is no fund has been allotted for the reconstruction of the village and rural roads which are fully destroyed in the flood in Kerala. The declaration of ecologically sensitive areas in some parts of the Western Ghats on the basis of the report submitted by the high level working group headed by Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan has been pending for more than 5 years to the disadvantage of the marginal and small scale farmers, the indigenous people, and other stakeholders. The MOEF and CC has reissued the draft notification of declaring ecologically sensitive area in the Western Ghats under the provisions of the Environment Protection Act 1986. The high level working group had identified 13,108 square kilometer spreading over 123 villages in Kerala to be qualified for declaring as ESA in Kerala. After conducting ground truthing, the state of Kerala has recommended including an area of 9,999 3.7 square kilometer as ESA and the same has been accepted by the central government while issuing the original draft notification on 10th March 2014. In furtherance of the directions from the MOEF and CC, the state has rectified the anomalies in the earlier proposals and submitted a technically foolproof proposal. Stop.